All right.
The number of factions on the SJR
So
team
this is
too high.
Conquest. This is River City. Obviously, a lot goes down around the Citadel here.
Yep, so we see that the SIG lights moved in and took Theta right off the bat, whereas SJR is moving into Lower City. They have really good cover. Citadel blocks any fire from these SIG mechs that are over in Gardens. But SIG is going to take the initial cap advantage as they have eyes on Theta and as well as their safe cap point in Upper City. So it looks like SJR is spreading out a little bit on Lower City near the Citadel, kind of sending a light or two up to get SIG's original point, whereas SIG is of course sending their lights down to take SJR's original
Why
point.
does everything revolve around going right? Why is that? You
Mostly
notice that?
because of the right side mounted weapons.
It is actually the right side mounted weapons. Suri is completely right about that. Because it's specifically Dragon Slayers and I mean Shadowhawks are actually left mounted, but they're not as important. And the Cataphracts and the Dragon Slayers are both right-sided mounted weapons. But enough of that. We have some shots being fired. PPCs and AC5s are flying everywhere. SGR is moving their heavies, assaults, and mediums through these gardens, whereas SIG is trying to ditch off their position in the original spawn point of SGR and move towards Citadel. A lot of fire being taken by Lego Pirate and this Shadowhawk here. But they do get in the cover of the Citadel, where they will have a pretty good spot to jump snipe these SJR mechs. But SJR, they might be able to catch these lights or this last couple, this last Shadowhawk or Cataphract. They've got pretty good lines on them, and they are out in the open.
Yeah, he's taking quite a bit of damage, trying to spread it there, torso twisting.
Oh, look at that percentage drop. Goes down to 62%. It doesn't look like he's lost any weapons yet, but that is a lot of damage. And now the light mechs make their run for it. It doesn't look like they get any kills, but not too much damage either. So now SJR is moving in. They're going to try and retake their cap point, and then I think SIG is kind of trying to stabilize here. They've been kind of playing this ring around the rosy game, and it looks like with their heavies and assaults up in Citadel, and actually a couple of the SJR heavy and assaults jumping up onto Citadel as well, they might be looking for a closer engagement. SIG has indeed taken the Theta side, making sure that they have that cap point, and SJR is now moving their mechs up onto the Citadel, still keeping quite a few in the water to get those good lines of fire as SIG is pushed off the Citadel. So they're sort of drawing them out into the open on Theta.
UAV goes
and
up.
We do have a couple casualties now. Lego Pirate and Thrash have both gone down for SIG, meaning it's up 2 kills for SJR. But SIG is up on caps by almost 100 and so points.
What's the actual total at?
155 to 300, so it's almost 100. It's about 150 points right now.
Yep. How exactly up until about 550 until it's a rush.
How important is it to have the higher ground on this right here at the Citadel?
Higher ground is helpful. Depends on the mechs you're using. Like if you're using, I don't know why, but if you're using Banshees, you're not going to be able to look down as easily, so you actually don't want the higher ground because you can't use some of your weapons. SIG takes more casualties. They're down.
True Star just went down. Dante's went down.
Star, yep. SJR is still up with all 12 of their mechs, although we do see quite a bit of damage. Years at 60. A couple of their mechs are very badly injured. But they're catching this Cataphract out away from the team. The lights are trying to skirmish, trying to make sure that they can keep them alive for as long as possible. But 426 to just 200 points, but only 3 mechs left. 2 mechs left for SIG. There's no way that 2 mechs can pull out a cap game on River City. So I think they're just going to try and fight it out, pick a kill. Lots of shots going down. Sprowny goes down, and again, not Sace. Sace goes down, and we just have Shadow Ronin left, the last remaining mech for SIG, making a run for it in his Jenner.
You can do it.
Did T-Fun get team killed at the end there?
I think so. We don't get the little who killed who pop up, or at least you don't if you're in the spectator view get the little who killed who pop up. So I'm not positive. We have a duel going on here between Shadow and Suicidal, but it looks like Legal Department and Pie Maker are coming in to reinforce, and that is going to be the end of this last SIG pilot, unless he pulls an arty strike or something out of his pocket. Yep, there he goes. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. So that is another scrimmage game in favor of SJR. Now keep in mind, I said scrimmage, did I? Did I say skirmish?
Whatever.
Damn it, I'm awful. I'm sorry, guys.
It was a skirmish battle. That's what it was.
There we go, perfect.
But it wasn't. Whatever.
So we see that one of the main differences here is that SJR is taking those 2 Ravens instead of 2 additional Jenners. Otherwise, the loadouts are identical. Yep.
Now, are they doing that for cover of other mechs, or are they doing it just for the harassment, using the 3L
To be
separately?
completely honest, Siri, I have no idea. You're going to have to tell me.
Secrets?
Well, in the sort of rolling around that we've been doing, they contribute a lot more over the course of the game. In order to get the Generef to work, you have to... You can't really commit it in, but like the sort of rolling, skirmishy 300-meter style that the Generef favors doesn't really happen that much in Conquest. And nowadays it doesn't even happen that much in Assault. Especially even in 12v12s, just because of the sheer mass of metal on the field, the Generef's skirmishy style is kind of trumped by the Embers get in there and brawl and screw harassing, just commit and kill them.